What's up, everybody? How you doing? How's it going? Happy New Year's, beautiful freaks and geeks. We're back. I didn't think I would be streaming today. I'm just like, I was playing some Guild Wars 2. I've been sitting here the last like 2 hours looking stuff up, updating some of the programs that I use, and I'm like, you know what? I might as well stream for a little bit. Probably go till dinner time. And yeah, just hang out with everybody. Daughter's currently outside playing. Told her if it starts raining, to come home, because it's supposed to rain sometime today. But she might make an appearance probably in the next 2 hours or so, or an hour or so, because it looks like it's gonna rain heavy here soon. Just looked at the radar. It looks like it's gonna rain. Yeah. Which direction it's going. Oh yeah. We're gonna get soaked here soon. That's gonna be a fun time. Anyway, I hope y'all had a great night. I had a pretty good night for the most part. As soon as I was done streaming last night, well, Evelyn finally went to bed because I pretty much shuffled her off the bed because she wasn't asleep yet. I went and made some spicy ramen for myself and sat and watched something, or the American Dad, I think. Rewatching it, just kind of, it's one of those shows I can put on and I don't have to pay attention to it. I do that with Family Guy too. I'll rewatch the whole series I watch it sometimes, I'll look at my phone. I'll watch it sometimes, I'll look at my phone. But I was eating, so I ate, and then pretty much after that I played some Ghosts of Tsushima until like 3 a.m. and passed out. Which was which was the technically only game I got for Christmas. Technically. I bought the expansions for Guild Wars 2 because I wanted to at least play Guild Wars 2 a little more than I had. So, beyond that, not much going on. I watched some of my gaming news this morning and noticed that the Bellular one about fuck, now my brain's gonna go, nope, don't wanna tell you. About Starfield, the dev moving on and having no regrets. He mentioned a lot of how of course, AAA is technically dying. There's not as many AAA studios out there anymore. A lot of the investors, it sounded like a lot of the investors tried to get into gaming to make a quick buck and fuck themselves because they don't realize that game development can be a long process. Some of those big AAA studios that spend egregious amounts of money end up like the development process ends up being 4 to 5 years, which is a long time and which honestly is probably a bit much. But the polish that goes into some of those big ones, they kind of need the time. But that being said, like a lot of the indie studios or smaller teams are pumping out games that are pretty good, could be polished a little bit more. That's short. Most of them are closer to 10 years. Most of the really, really big ones, yes, but not like the average for a AAA studio is about 5 years, and they wanted to get it down to 3 years. I remember that from a few years ago that stated it was an article. I don't remember where it's from, but I think it was Sony. They wanted to get their game development, their first party studios down to pumping a game out every 3 years, and some of them haven't even hit that yet. They're still in the 5 to 6 range. But 10 years, there's probably only 3 or 4 studios I can think of off the top of my head that take 10 years to develop a game. Bethesda is one of them. Like fucking right now, Elder Scrolls 6 taking forever. Most are 8 to 10. They get forced out in 5 and don't live up to it. Yeah, and that's the other thing. Like those timescales, that's the reason a lot of these games spend so much money. So messy. Yes, I can see some of them. Like, okay, so first off, we've got Diablo 4. It was rushed out, but it was a 10-year development. It's just they ended up scrapping it, I think, or scrapping most of the ideas halfway through and then restarting a lot. Hey, Danny boy, what's going on? How you doing? But a lot of those get rushed 6, and that's why they're so messy. But like, I know Sony was one of the ones that wanted to start pumping out games, their first-party games, every 3 years. They didn't want their studios to have very short dry periods. And right now, I think Naughty Dog is one of the ones that is currently in the process of a possibly 8 to 10 year development period on their new IP, the Intergalactic. Because I want to say they haven't made a new game, like an actual new game, since The Last of Us 2. I want to say, when was The Last of Us 2? When did that release? I almost want to say that didn't release, that was like 2018 now? 2019, somewhere around there? So yeah, their new IP is taking that long. But that's also looking at the massive amounts of money that they also spend too. And a lot of these, I'm going to call them third-party AAA studios like Ubisoft, EA, fuck, I know there's a few more. Ubisoft, EA, Square Enix, kind of. I say kind of on that. They, like, Kingdom Hearts 3 was a long development process. I don't know about Final Fantasy 16, though. I don't know how long that was actually in development. I don't think it was an 8-year development. Like, Final Fantasy 15 came out in 2017. 16 came out this year? Last year? So that was maybe a 6-ish year. About 6 years, I want to say. 7. Oh, closer to 7 probably. And I know that's one of the ones I want to play on stream at some point. I still have yet to get very far in it as well. Ghost of Tsushima. When did that come out? That came out... That's been out for a while, I know that much. And they just announced Ghosts of Yotai. Which I want to say is... That might be almost 8 years. So, first-party studios, or at least Sony, has an 8 to 10 year development process on new IP. Because when we look at Spider-Man, the development process for that has been pretty short with Insomniac. And then Insomniac's also made Ratchet and Clank, and of course, a smaller Spider-Man game, Miles Morales, wasn't a full-fledged game. And of course, Spider-Man 2 wasn't, in my opinion, a full-fledged game because they ended up cutting the DLC out of it. That could have closed up some storylines that they left open for the DLC. Well, yeah, they also had the engine for that as well, but I'm pretty sure they're now working with Unreal. Well, a lot of their games are working with Unreal Engine, if I remember correctly now. All about Spider-Man. Maybe not Spider-Man. But I know what Naughty Dog uses for Unreal. I'm probably not even thinking of a few other studios. I think the Helldivers studio uses Unreal. But overall, like, when it comes down to it, I know a lot of studios, and yeah, it's about a 6-year process. And a lot of them are buggy. A lot of them are buggy. But at the same time, they're also beholden to major shareholders that aren't willing to wait around for a payout. Which is stupid. It is fucking stupid. Because that's how we're losing a lot of studios. Because as soon as they're like, oh, no, it's still going to take another couple of years. Yeah, we're out. We're going to defund you. There goes the studio. There goes a bunch of livelihoods that were working hard on a game that we'll never see again. In a lot of cases. CD Projekt Red, I think they're another one that does actually take their time. Even though I don't think they took their time on Cyberpunk. That game was buggy as all fuck, and I think they were trying to get it out for the shareholders. But that ended up biting them in the ass. So, hopefully they're not going to make that same mistake with Witcher 4. But they're also like $1 billion company now, and which is crazy. Really is. But overall, like, a lot of these big AAA studios are now failing. They are crashing and burning because shareholders aren't patient. I even want to, like, segue that into a whole, this is the reason why grocery prices and the cost of living is going up. It's not because of some fucking stupid tax or pricing. It's because the companies are beholden to the shareholders, and the shareholders want their money, and they want it, the dividends, paying out good, so that means they gotta jack the prices up on certain things to be able to get away with making those profits to pay out to the shareholders. So we're trying not to get it out until it was ready. The shareholders were getting death threats and made it clear it was release or all funds go away. Yeah. And even then, the people that are fucking, like, those people who are making these death threats to developers and shareholders alike are, like, I don't see enough news articles about people being arrested for death threats, especially in the gamer space. Traffic Rib, what's going on? Holy shit, it's been a long time since I've seen you. How's it going? How you doing? Happy New Year. But yeah, like, that in itself, like, there's not enough crackdown on that either. It's like law enforcement doesn't care or doesn't have the tools to find those people. It's all going, oh, Happy New Year. I'll thank you. But overall, like, yeah, we're gonna see a lot less AAA studios. I'm gonna say we're still not. Oh, excuse me. Still not done when it comes to seeing AAA studios go under. Like, I am expectant of Ubisoft to be next, and that is a big studio. It's not a matter of finding. It's a matter of a U.S. citizen sends a death threat to a company in China. Yeah. Okay, I can see that. But at the same time, but how does Chinese law enforcement handle that? They probably don't give a shit. Because they don't have an extradition treaty with the U.S. because they could care less about the U.S. They don't get along. That's just that. Like, we get that. But that's like taking probably one of the, I want to say, I don't know how many cases that happens are not local. Look, yes, I also know that, Lasada. I do know that they're not local. But again, a lot of the companies that make AAA games, and I'm excluding China mostly because they are only starting to break into the market AAA wise now with Black Myth Wukong. I think it's Black Myth. I think it's their first AAA game that has really, well, and I'm ignoring Genshin Impact, and I'm mostly ignoring any game that's a gacha game because they're a live service game that's going to continue on. But I also know Genshin Impact is no longer really located in China. I think they're located in Canada now. Did that not go up? I did not hear that, JD. That did not go up. Let me see something here. I'm not wearing headphones today. I decided to shut out. Actually, you know what? I'll put my headphones on. Scam! I decided not to put my headphones on because I didn't want to wear headphones today just in case, like, Evelyn's outside, and I also wanted to hear for rain. Because as soon as it starts raining and she's not in the house, I have to go get her. So give me a quick second to put the headphones on. I almost want to say I have that specifically set up for headphone, but I don't remember how I did it because it's been that long. All right. See here. So it's not playing on your end. Yeah, it didn't come up through my speakers. Normally it would come up through my speakers. But I know what comes up through this because I'll do a regular blurp sound alert for that.
Hydrate, bitch!
Yeah, that comes up through this. Why? Okay, let me see here. Maybe it's something to do with my audio outputs. Default. Oh, monitoring device. That's why. I was having issues with it. There we go. There we go. I'm a snake. But like, yeah, back to the AAA studio thing. Like, I also get, but at the same time, with the law enforcement bullshit, like, most AAA studios are within countries that also have extradition treaties with each other. So in the cases of that stuff, they should be able to work with each other. But like, it's either that or just stop ignoring death threats. Like, just start ignoring death threats. Like, tell them to go fuck themselves. If that's the way they're gonna be, then if the company can find out who the person is, perfect harmony. What's going on? How's it going? Thank you for the biddies. How's your New Year's? Happy New Year's. How's it going, JD? You popped in last night and then disappeared. It's like you did two alerts and then gone. It's like, where the hell did he go? How was your day going? How was your night? But yeah, so like in the cases of those death threats and them wanting to push out the game because of death threats or pull funding because of death threats, more needs to be done. It's pretty much it. Either somebody gets ends up spending some resources to do it, or how about me? I'm doing all right.
Just a huge orgy. I just wanted to go crazy, oiled up, just fantasies nonstop here, there. I want to fuck her in a furry suit in the corner, getting bent over by 3 different dudes.
Jesus Christ, JD. Fuck. Oh, wow. Anyway. But yeah, like, more needs to be done in that case. But at the same time... Jesus! Oh, okay. That's an ADHD jump scare if I've ever heard one. It wasn't even much of a jump scare. It didn't like... It wasn't a sudden thing that, like, makes you jump. It just, like... Ah! I'm like, what?
Titty all day, every day.
Titty all day, every day.
Titty I feel every year.
Titty all day, every day.
Titty so much, let me touch.
Titty so much, let me touch.
Ow!
Oh my god, that's awesome! Wow! Thank you for the bits again. Perfect harmony. Wow, that was a good sound alert. I love that one. Oh man, that is great. But yeah, so like in the cases of the that stuff, like, but it's still again a whole. I find that the shareholders, when it comes to AAA studios, are just impatient. They can't wait for a payoff in the end. They're just like, we want our money now type deal. And honestly, that's the kind of thing that I'm myself just getting a little tired of. But after reading a lot of the stuff, honestly, indie studios in a lot of cases now, or smaller studios in general, are where it's at with a lot of games now. So first, what's going on? Wait till you get surprise tags that make you jump. Oh my god. Yeah, Toad sings Chandelier. Yeah, I remember the video. The first time I see that, the video for it was fucking hilarious. It was pretty much, it was on TikTok too. Yeah, my daughter better come in the house very soon, because like it looks like that we're gonna get rained on probably. I'm giving it like a half hour to 45 minutes. So by 3 o'clock my time, 2 p.m. Eastern. But yeah, no, but that's the whole AAA studio, my opinion of it. It's like, it's working for some places, but not for others, and it's a shareholder issue. You might want to check your pants. That was a wet one. Not cleaning it up. I ain't cleaning that up. That's for fucking sure. No, the smell made your hair fall out. No, that's just years of stress. That's all that is. Go wipe. Exactly, Soul. Go wipe. You're gonna need it. Fucking skid stains galore. That'll need a harder wipe than undergeared raid party and foul. Yeah, that's yeah. That is for sure. That is for sure. Oh man, my fucking hands hurt. Like from here to my fingertips hurt on both my hands. Fucking hate it. But anyway, I hope everybody's having a great New Year's Day.
Give me your big juicy thick and drench me with your hot sticky until I'm gasping for air there. I fucking said it.
God damn! Fuck! That butthole gonna need mud guards. Yeah. Mud flaps.
I shall call him Squishy, and he shall be mine, and he shall be my Squishy.
Oh, from that one sound alert to that sound alert. Oh my god. Jesus. It seems like you two are having fun. Jeez. You had to. Now I need to change my name from Nemo.
Everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party.
Fuck. Oh, ain't no party like a Diddy party and all that baby oil. God damn. Fuck. Oh, wow. Wow. Not the game, wow. Wow. Hi, Nino. Nino. Oh, wow. Also, I will say, protect your back, because this time last year, well, not just before Christmas, I slipped and fell and fractured my spine. It's been over a year and I'm still in pain. Wiener of wisdom. You know, that's a topic of. What are you doing on my back? Back shots. Soulcursed, back shots. That's what I'm doing on your back. Anyway. Fuck. Anyway. So, now I lost my train of thought. Thanks. I'll pull your back out, my boy. Probably. Fucking probably. At this point. Yeah, still in pain from that incident. Over a year. They're like, oh yeah, it'll get better in a year. It's been a year. I'm in pain. You slipped and had a back boo-boo. I was going out to the car to put my stuff in the car for getting ready for work, and I slipped on the second step of my deck, and there are only 3 steps on it, and I like pretty much slipped and landed on the stairs.
Coon.
And it,
Coon.
okay.
Coon.
Okay, JD. That one. Don't play it again. Don't play that one again. That one was not right. So, well, unless you were talking about something else, Soulcursed. But yeah, don't play that one again. Anyway, so yeah, flipped, and it's like it's right between my, like, where I'm still in pain. It's like right about here, and it goes up to about here. Like, it's not fun at all. But some days are good. Some days I don't feel it at all. Other days, like today, I don't know why today it's bugging me, but it's bugging me.
Suck a dick, suck a motherfucking dick.
Suck a dick, suck a huge or small.
That one's fine. That one is fine. But yeah, so there's that, like it's a sucky situation too, because it's like when that happened, it was like 3 months of extreme pain, like unbearable, even though I tried to bear it and continue doing what I was doing for work. Which right now I'm home because daughter's home. He goes back to school on Friday, so I can start working again on Friday. And then I'm in the process of trying to find stable work, but oh, that one. I don't like that one. Ugh. Thanks for the bits, but holy crap. Sound alerts is really laggy. I find when people stable fuck. Stable work as in I have a set schedule. I go in, I do the work, I go home. Door dashing, which I do, is not really stable because I can sign in and me making money is based upon if it's busy or if there are orders or not, and if there are more drivers on the road than needed. So it's based on that. And lately, the only days that have been busy, Christmas Eve was busy, but we had a snowstorm, so I ended up getting off the road around like 4 hours into an 8-hour day I was planning on. They stayed for that. Lots of heavy set YouTubers live down there. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I'm heavy set too, but like I've lost weight, and doctors like it's good that I've lost weight because I'm type 2 diabetic and I've cut out a lot of sugary foods for the most part anyway. I still eat the odd candy bar from time to time because I'll get to a point where I'll crave sugar, something sugary really bad. I mean heavy, like 300 pounds. Yeah. And that's very unfortunate, but hey, it is what it is. If they don't want to take care of themselves, then they don't take care of themselves. If I did not have to work, and I could do content creation full time, I would take about an hour a day and go for a walk. Like, it would be I would actually plan it because I'm really bad with just spontaneous. Well, most of my stuff is spontaneous, but at the same time, I like to try and have a set schedule for stuff. But like, I would actually probably care more about my health than I do now, but that's because I wouldn't be as active in the sense of getting out and doing things. Well, like going out and working. I'd have to actually actively take care of myself. And honestly, part of me is like, I kind of need to do that. But at the same time, I don't, if I'm doing all the stuff that I'm doing, I don't have time to think about it. I mean, the first poop of 2025. I did that a couple hours ago. But again, Harmony, JD, thank you guys for the biddies. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I hope you both are having a wonderful New Year's Day. I hope whatever you guys are going into this year planning, like if you've got big plans or if you've got small plans, or if you don't even have a plan, you're just winging it and just going with the flow. I hope that you both have an amazing 2025. My 2025 is going to be a new journey in a sense because I have to find a new place to live by the end of April. I have to find a stable job that I can try and support myself, even though I can tell you right now, There's not many jobs in this city that will do that. Hey, Nordic, how's it going, dude? How you doing? Welcome in. I hope you're having a fantastic day. How was your New Year's Eve? Did you do anything fun last night? Oh. Besides that, like, today, the plan for me, this is a spontaneous stream. I didn't really plan on going live today. Really, when it comes to streaming, I don't have a set schedule, and probably won't until I settle into a new place and know what my schedule is. Doing better, almost back to health. Yeah, I had a big family dinner and went out with a bang. Nice, nice. Well, I hope the dinner was great. I streamed most of that last night. Evelyn and I had... What did we have for supper last night? Oh, a thing called chicken taco salad. It's the thing my ex makes. It's one of the few things she knows how to cook. And we had that last night. I was still hungry come, like, just after I got off stream. Frosty Mad, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. Happy New Year. Hope you're having a fantastic 2025 so far. I know it's only like probably what's the time right now? 2:26. So 6:26. So you're like 3/4 of the day into the new year. 3/4 of a day into the new year. I hope you're having a great day, man. I hope Larry's having a good one too. Larry the tortoise. But yeah, so well, it's still early this year. Okay, at the moment, still early this year. Yeah, we both good. That's good. That's good. I do like putting up Larry in the morning to lurk while I'm getting ready for whatever I'm up to if I'm up that early. Besides that, yeah, thanks much for that. No worries, no worries. It's just kind of funny. I like animal streams in general. Normally, I don't really watch because it's like, if I'm going to watch something, I'm going to watch something. But like Larry is just a chill vibe. So it's like I can sit here, have my coffee, and just look over and see him either wandering around or doing something. I'm back at about 3 pounds lighter. Make sure you didn't clog up that toilet. But yeah, so like now I lost my train of thought again. Okay, yeah, Larry the tortoise. But like, yeah, in the morning when I'm sitting here having my coffee, and really that early in the morning, my time, there is not much to watch really on Twitch. Usually I'm actually looking through my YouTube videos. A 3-pounder down the drain just flushed away my New Year's sins. Fuck. That's great. I do sometimes, but Larry's stream, I try to chat to anyone who comes in because the other peeps just leaving it running. Yeah, that actually really works too. Being like he is your pet, so having that option to sit around and if you're not up to anything and just chat away with people who, for fuck's sake, my headphones, low battery. Switch ears now too, which sucks because that's not the right ear. That's where the cord is. It's on that side. If I would have known that, I would have charged it last night. But yeah, no, like Larry's a good vibe. I know there was a problem at some point where there was a lot of animal streams and they were just kind of the streams themselves seem more like one of those what are they called? all they were there for was to collect ad revenue and nothing else. There was like it was not actual issue. It was an issue at one point. Beast Theory streams. No, it was like there would be this. There was this one that was 24/7. It was a farm or some like exotic animal type thing. But there was no other point to the channel. There was not like there was no community vibe. There was no it was just a live stream cam, and the person was just there to collect ad revenue. They didn't really do anything special for the animals. They didn't try to like there was no theme to it really. It was just bland. There was even the about the channel graphics, there was nothing to it. There was quite a few of them at one point. I know a lot of them got shut down, or at least that I remember a lot of them got shut down. So like where you have Larry has a theme, he's got his own title banner, his like about me and stuff are all pretty flushed out. It's a channel. It's a proper. You're here to watch Larry in the morning do his thing and have some fun pushing around his ball or eating. And it's only for like a few hours. It's not like a 24-hour stream where Larry is always front and center. And that's what is awesome about the channel. Like it's not a what that was. It's its own community type channel. Everything around Larry, and Larry being awesome, because Larry is awesome. Alright. I think I had some peeps say, why don't Larry do 24/7? But that was like a few hours is good. Yeah, exactly. And well, just recently there was also another problem with like AFK streams. People just like one second, everyone. Seeing some peeps do that sleeping stream. See, if you're doing a stream-a-thon, sleeping streams are fine. I know a few streamers that had done that where the whole pretty much the whole stream was like constant streaming. They would restart it every 48 hours because that's the longest you can go streaming before it shuts the stream off itself. But I've known a few streamers that have just that have gone that, did sleeping, woke up, did their morning routine and all that stuff, then did their community stuff for 12 to 14 hours. And pretty much it was almost like a day in the life of that streamer, but like a subathon. And I've seen, the one that I watched was Willow Leaf. She did 38 days straight of live. So I don't know. 38, yeah. And I don't know how she pulled it off either, but she did. She doesn't do those kind of streams anymore though now. She'll stream when she's doing a subathon, she'll stream for 12 hours, call it a night, and be back the next day for 12 more hours. So that's how they like that's pretty much how she does it now. Like she's in the middle of well, she's been sick the last couple days. She ended up getting a fever Sunday night, so she ended up having to cancel Monday and Tuesday. Tuesday was supposed to be the last day of the streamathon, but she has been sick. Zach. Alright, but yeah, so I'm just dealing something with DMs. But yeah, 38, I honestly, I think the longest stream I've done so far is 15 hours. I need to sort something out, stream more this year. Go for it, Frosty. Like, don't push yourself, because I can tell you right now, pushing yourself to stream is not a good thing. I've done it. It's I've done this 5 hours, I think. So since I hurt my back, I haven't been able to do long streams. I did I did a almost 6 hour stream, which wasn't so bad. I didn't have to take painkillers or anything. It was a good back day. Let's just say that it was a good back day. Today I'm like, I feel very sore, and I don't know. It sucks. But I think it might be the fact that it's the wet weather. It might be like almost arthritis type related. But like I know when it's gonna rain. Snow doesn't so much matter, but as soon as it starts raining, my right hand, it hurts. Like the whole hand hurts. And I know that's arthritis. It runs in the family too, so. Alright, I'm thinking about jumping into a game, but I'm not sure. Must be 30 plus. I'm 40. I'm 40. Turned 40 November 2nd. So. It's not fun! I don't like it! But who likes getting old? That's the big question. Who likes getting old? Not very many people. Especially nowadays. Everything's too fucking expensive for, like, to want to be able to relax. You can't relax. You pretty much have to work yourself to death. Getting old is a trap. It is totally a trap. It is totally a trap. And fuck, it's like capitalism is so ingrained into our society today that even if they did find a cure for old age of some sort, they'd heavily monetize it, and of course it'd be only available for the rich. Outfit for you? We did pay to remove some levels. Yeah, pay to remove some levels. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice. Oh, we got an ad break starting in like 5 minutes, everybody. To let you all know. Oh yeah, and stream outlets to let you guys know too. No clothing. But yeah, I know they were researching what makes us old, like what exactly about our bodies gets to the point where the aging process starts to happen, and it was some I don't even remember the name of the actual thing that they said. It's like it breaks off and regenerates, but as you get older, the thing doesn't regenerate fully, and it just continues that cycle until it's pretty much like entropy in a sense, but it's a specific cell or something like that that does it. And they were trying to research on how to reverse it so that it can it keeps its the full regeneration process instead of it getting worse and worse and worse as it goes on. So I don't remember exactly what the cell or whatever it is called. Alright. Okay, so I think I'm gonna jump into Guild Wars 2 now. I kind of want to try to get some more of the Living World Season 1 story done. I don't know how far I'm into it, actually, to be totally honest with you. But yeah, I was trying to set up my sound earlier so that I could have my headphones off and hear everything. Turn down the music a little bit more so that it doesn't overpower the game. As long as it doesn't overpower the game, we're gonna switch to Guild Wars 2 here. Pretty much right now, my plan for content when I do stream is probably going to be Guild Wars 2 for a little while until I get bored of it, like I normally do with most of my games. I might switch over to something else by the end of the month. My mates got me to re-download and play WoW again. I don't think I could get back into WoW. First off, I'm like 2 expansions behind at this point, I think. Secondly, like, I started feeling like it started feeling boring because I didn't have anybody to play with. I had a really cool person I played with, and she was in a guild. We were both in a horde guild. I had an awesome time playing with her. The guild also had an ex of mine I'm still friends with in it. It was a raiding guild. I had fun with it. It was during Mists of Pandaria. And the guild was full of people who were very ignorant and very... It felt like hateful towards Atlantic Canadians. They were from Quebec, by the way. And I was getting really tired of it. I blew up one day, told them all right where to go and how to get there, and left the guild. And she said I was in the wrong, but she didn't see the amount of them harassing me was happening. So the one time that I actually enjoyed playing the game with somebody, and yeah, I stopped. Well, I wouldn't say I stopped after that. I still played it, but
rebuild Kragstead with whoever's left of my friends.
Yeah.
The smart choice is to regroup and finish the fight later. Whatever you do, may the spirits keep you safe.
I don't know. I like this character so far. Bram.
Yes, he got those from his father. I just wish he didn't also have Wolf's heart.
Alright, let's talk to her, see what's going on with her. Heard you went to Kragstad with Bram. Hope you had a good fight. I was worried for those homesteaders. Bram fights well. No doubt. I wish I could have fought beside him, but I couldn't leave Holbrecht to fend for itself. I tried to convince Bram to stay too. He'll probably never forgive me. So it's true, Bram is your son. It's true, I was young and eager to prove myself. He's lived with his father all these years. Forge, that foolish man. We agreed it was the best thing for him, for Bram. Put in the time, Bram will figure it out. Alright, so... what did you do? Talk to Bram. I'm glad I ran into Commander. Everything you did, it means a lot. All for a stranger you didn't even know. You'll always find a warm welcome in Kragstad. Visit anytime. Are you heading back to Kragstad? Not yet, but soon. I want to enjoy the victory bonfire with the remaining refugees. We deserve it. After that, I'll return home. I want to make sure Ottilia is okay. I haven't seen her yet. Enjoy the celebrations. Best of luck. Alright, so that part of that story is done. Or at least that. Going to do something right quick. Option. Audio.
Pay attention.
Don't want to mute it while it's in the background. I downloaded the classic WoW, and I know what you mean. Like some of my black make C peeps being racist everywhere, but being white, I didn't see it often. See, it wasn't so much it was a racist thing. It was a... I find a lot of Quebecers, and like I know some that aren't like this, but a lot of them look down on the rest of Canada, like we're lesser than them, and I've always had a problem with that because I don't look at people like that, at least for the most part. The only people that I will look down at like that are those people being racist or being like willfully ignorant of the situations. At that point, it's just like, listen, you can't see it, then it's obviously a problem with you, and you're not worth my time. That kind of deal. But like, I find that there's a lot of them that are like that, and this group in particular was like that. There was like a good chunk of them in the guild that were from Quebec, and they were actively, very much. Once they found out I was from Atlantic, Canada, they were like, yeah. Then they pretty much snubbed me anytime I tried to do something or join in. So, for the most part, we're passive aggressive. Really, like when it comes down to it, we have our dark side. We do, but like we'd rather treat you with respect and all that stuff. Like it's like I'm not a religious person, but I do remember a religious saying. It's like, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It speaks volumes. And when it comes to Canadians, or at least not recently, but when it comes to Canadians in general, that's seemed to be like a good motto for us. People were really nice to us, so we were always really nice to them. Or we would always be outwardly nice to everybody, so that hopefully they'd be nice to us. But yeah, that's not so much the case anymore. Weekly. I got a weekly done. Identify 100 pieces of gear. Oh, okay, cool. Complete a strike mission. I haven't even tried that. Good. Meet void enemies or sons of Svadnir. What am I going to do? Okay, I gotta bring up something so I know. I like to just know where I'm at in the seasonal story. A quiet celebration. Alright. Head to the jail in the Black Site. Okay, so I'm almost done the first set of quests. But like WoW in general, it was fun for the most part. I like the lore. I've always liked the lore and the storytelling that Blizzard did for WoW, up until it just didn't feel as good. Like the quality went down. So the world is such a fucked up place. I can't wait to just all. So I can't wait. Just all get along. Yeah. Like it's. We should all just get along, but there's too many ideologies, there's too many conflicting ideologies that just like to hate on others that are not like them, or that they don't believe they are like them. And that is a big problem. Okay, I don't even know. Where's it telling me to go here? Okay, so it does want me to go back this way. I don't know why it wants me to go back this way. Some people are gonna get a kick out of that. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, come on. Trying to make people like the people who like to be a troll just for the sake of like upsetting people. It honestly feels like they have no life. Like they don't have a happy life at all. And if they think they do, they probably don't. It's probably just a fake existence in a sense. Like there's nothing about them that is genuine happiness. I don't troll people. I don't. Well, for one, I am not a good troll in general. And when it comes to, say, debating, I suck at it. I've always sucked at it. So, confrontation has never been my strong suit. scorch me. I haven't seen this place so full, I can't remember. What's gonna happen to them? They'll stay here until the Imperator, can't even talk right now, is done interrogating them. Then he'll judge and sentence them. Chances are they'll be sent to the Blood Citadel where they'll be properly punished. Have they explained why they did? They felt more powerful in the Alliance than alone. They obviously wanted to take territory. Who knows how far they'll go. I'm glad we can rely on folks like you to stop them. What will happen after the weapons? We're salvaging what we can. When a factory is destroyed, it takes the weapons caches with them. No Iron Legion soldiers worth his salt could pass up a chance to study the molten arms, though. Let's see. Okay, so that's that person.
It's a new pet.
It shows me.
Well, it suits you. Train it well.
I will. I was wondering, Tribune,
when will you know if you're qualified to join my war band? When I'm damn good and ready, Gladium. But not before.
Yes, Tribune. Sorry, Tribune.
Alright. Let's talk to this guy. Okay, I got mail now. It doesn't matter what you do to me, Dredge will not be ignored. Success was in our grasp. I just troll my friends on games like when they disappear for a minute and we are in Minecraft and box them in. See, that's not really trolling. That's just pranking. That's just having fun. But I mean, like, people who are like who come in with the straw man arguments, or like any in today's political climate would probably be a perfect example. They're trying to get a rise out of one group or another because they think they're the way they think or the way they live is better than something else, and they'll continually try to push that as a fact when in general there'll be actual facts that disprove that. So it comes down to that kind of stuff too. Alright, it doesn't matter what you do to me, we Dredge. If only the Flame Legion weren't as thick as bedrocks. Thick, what do you mean? Too thick to learn new tricks. We tried, but they're trapped in the past. All they know is fury. Give them anything sensitive to handle, like dredge machinery, and they crumple under the pressure. So why did you ally with them? Bova told us it was safe. That it was a good idea. But why the Flame Legion? They control the lava, the beautiful lava that flows through our caves. We use it to power our hybrid machinery. Those weapons are gone now. Alright, let's talk to this Dredge, and then we'll talk to other person. Oh, read the letter. I'll read the letter after I talk to people. It was the Flame Legion. I warned them. I warned all of them that those good-for-nothing cultists, easy to blame someone else for your misjudgments, isn't it? Misjudgments. Perhaps. We thought we could work on common ground and merge our technologies. We'd never have to worry about being conquered again. We believed them. Them? I've already said too much. If I were you, I'd direct my questions at the Char. They're far more guilty than we are. Shame on you. Shame on me. Shame on my leaders. They let themselves be seduced by power. We were fine until we got greedy. Evil tricksters. Evil. I see you have nothing more to add. Did you get your car sorted at the end? So, when it comes to the car, we never received a bill for the tire stuff. We did, however, receive the bill for the tow, which was paid off with the first bit of donations. I'm probably going to shut down that GoFundMe now because it's at this point, if they're not going to send us a bill, or at least Sarah hasn't said anything about a bill yet because it goes to her email. So at this point, I'm just going to say it's a lost cause to figure out how much that's going to be. So, and there was a bunch more fucking little things they never mentioned in the agreement when it comes to like what we have to take care of that makes it's probably going to be more than what I was expecting it to be, because they charge us for each day the car is not on the road too, which isn't covered by insurance or any of that stuff. So I'm like, well, that's the way they run their business, and that's that they like to screw people over who, like, that was a road hazard issue. That wasn't a I'm at fault issue. That somebody left a porcelain, a smashed piece of porcelain on the road, and I couldn't see it because of the glare from the sun. I'm not at fault, but not good enough for them. So at that point, I'm not gonna push that anymore. So, and where things are going the way they're going, with the fact that I have to be out of this place, because me and Sarah broke up officially just before Christmas, and I said I'd be out in a few months then if she didn't want me here. And I've given, pretty much she didn't give me a timeline, but I said I'll try to be out by the end of April. So it is what it is. Daughter doesn't want me to go, but that's not up to her. I don't expect to see you. I see a good friendly face to try. Oh, okay, so I owe you big thanks for your help at the hatchery. Ritlock was impressed. A little bit spending more time keeping them for killing each other. Both blame the other for their defeat. Any camaraderie, the Molten Alliance is gone. You're welcome to give it a shot, though. What are you up to now? I have a long overdue date with a hot meal and a long relaxing bath as soon as this interrogation is done. There's a hot spring in the mountains with my name on it, so you've decided to adopt a little devourer. More like he adopted me. Maybe we meant for each other. Soon as I can, I'll take him back to the hatchery so we can train him together. How's the warband been going? So far so good, though. I've only just begun. I think they were impressed by how we handled the hatchery, but that was just a preliminary test. There will be more, and it'll be brutal. Call on me if you need help. Absolutely. Thanks for offering. I'm going to need all the luck and help I can get. I'm familiar with the Tribune's Brimstone's depth of imagination when it comes to testing. I'll be in touch. I look forward to it. Fair enough, yeah. So, when it comes to all that stuff, first step is finding a job I don't need a car, because the car is hers, first off. I applied to a place. I made the phone call he wanted me to make. The guy was supposed to give me a call to set up an interview later that day, but he never did. So I don't know what's going on with it. I plan on calling tomorrow to check in to find out if I'm getting an interview at any point. And then I will know on that job aspect. It's a night shift, like overnight shift stocking job at a grocery store. The store is closed while I'm working, so I don't have to deal with customers. And it's a shift lead thing, so that means it's a technical managerial position. So, it's a matter of if they think I'm a good fit or not, and if I can get in or not. So I've applied to a bunch of other places. I've had one call back, but it requires a car that I don't have, so yeah. That can be good money. Normally it's like $1 premium. And where it's night shift lead, I figured, because I didn't have a wage indication on there like I was hoping they would. I'm figuring it's going to be $17 or $18 an hour. That's my estimate. It's not a good estimate, but it's an estimate. Hey, Leo, how you doing? How's it going? Hope you're having a good New Year's Day. Talk to this guy here now. What, you got a problem? I'm just curious. What did you hope to accomplish? You could never understand because you and your people are destined to die in our fires. Your time is coming and you should prepare yourselves. What are you talking about? Nothing, never mind. Go fight your dragons. If you don't, they'll annihilate you. They'll annihilate you too. I doubt it. We'll be here for long after the dragons have swallowed you and yours. In your dreams. I'm chilling, eating, and then getting back to Dead by Daylight. Okay, cool. Read the letter. Okay, let's read this letter now. The Molten Alliance has splintered. Holbrack and Black Citadel are free of the invading forces for now. What remains unknown and why the Dredge and Flame Legion collaborated to begin with, I've decided to explore the matter. However, oh. What? First off, there's rain coming. It's going to be here very shortly. And alright, back. I totally turned down my volume on me. My fish sticks are shaped like sharks. However, I expect to use this time to recuperate in the warmth of celebratory bonfires. You were instrumental in the success and deserve a break. Alright. So that is done. Celebrate with your new friends. Let's get out of this spot. Exit. It's an American thing, I think. It probably is. Like, I haven't even seen the Dino Nuggies are a thing, but I don't think I've ever seen them around here. Ew, we're staying in the world. Let's find the celebratory bonfires. That's probably at Holbrack, isn't it? Yep, Holbrack, right there. Yes. Like, maybe Costco had the Dino Nuggies, but I've never seen them in Sobeys, and I don't think I've ever seen them in Superstore, the two big grocery chains here in my neck of the woods. Oh. Alright. Was it telling me to go that way for something?
This is downright balmy for all.
Challenger worthy of music.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, they make up their freaking mind. Okay, so I gotta go over here then. I hope you have a good day, Leo. Alright. Grey Wolf. Praise be praised, it's finished, though I have to say it's still hard to celebrate when I know what heartbreak and hardship the refugees went through. Maybe now they can start over. What are they doing now? The consortium camp in South Sun Cove is calling to some people, Others, though, are talking about following some kid named Braum back to rebuild his village. Kids got a way about him. Inspiring. I hope I do too. Been struggling a bit. But, you know, life is life. We'll get better eventually. Yeah, well, hopefully, anyway. Hopefully it does. Commander, I'm glad you could make it. Please sit, grab a nail, and we'll savor the moment of reprieve. Enough spirits. Lost of life in Craigstead. Well, at least we can celebrate our victory against the Molten Alliance. Vigil is keeping an eye out for any more weapon factories. Hopefully this is the end of it. Let's talk to Rox. Rox. Commander, good to see you. Figured I'd make a way to Holbrack after the interrogations. Take a minute to savor the quiet. Plus, Bram is quite the singer when he's 3 glasses of ale tea. Hopefully, quiet lasts. Word is Molten Alliance scattered. The Vigil and Wolfborn are caging up the stragglers, trying to gather any intel they can. The Citadel's jail going to need a new annex at this rate. I meant to ask in the mine about the explosives. Oh yeah, I'm not ready to talk about it, not yet, but I've got a weight on my shoulders sometimes that keeps me from opening up, keeps me from living, but I'll take it day by day. We can decide when we're ready. Alright, so... I don't think that's what I wanted to do. I did not want to do the poem. Warm yourself up. Complete. And that's... They're drawing for karma. Salutations, Vendor, across Tyria, many of you. Molten Alliance has plagued the Northlands now. A new opportunity has come to let you revisit their downfall firsthand. The Consortium's Fractals. Okay, so Fractals for that one. Episode complete. Additional story instance achievements, the ability to replay this episode. Okay, cool. View next in journal. Continue. Play this episode. Sky Pirates. I mean, you may not know me, but I know you. I'm calling upon you because you're capable in the face of danger. If you consider yourself a force, I know for sure the end of this month is going to be hard on me, but that's not saying it'll be easy either. Well, hopefully whatever's going on, not too bad, and that you'll get through it. Then I implore you to attend the Dragon Bash effigy ceremony in Lion's Arch. I've heard whispers that a threat to the ship's council, and if left unchecked, to the city itself. I'd interviewed myself, but circumstances prevented. I wish you luck, but luck is what fools and idiots require to stay alive. You and I believe are neither. I will surely contact you again, E. So, mysterious person contacting us to go and check out something going on in Lion's Arch. So that's what we will do now. Lion's Arch. Let's go here. It looks like the instance thing is right there at the entrance. All right, come on, hurry up. But yeah, so keep going on with this for a little while, unless something comes up. Anybody have any New Year's resolutions? I know I don't really have any. I'm just looking at it as like I've got a few things I need to do to figure out what I'm doing. And Royal Highness, what's going on? Royal Toughness. Well, Royal Highness too, I guess. I'm here. How are ya? How's it going? Grumpy, whoop whoop. Yeah, that's me. How's your vacation going? See, I wasn't gonna pester you while you're on vacation. You know that, right? You said you were going away until January 2nd, so I'm like, okay, cool. How am I? I'm all right. I'm all right. Just enjoying the day. Another random stream. Vacation is lovely. That's awesome. That is awesome. That was my New Year's. It was quiet. It was quiet. I had to get my daughter off to bed. She was up later than she was supposed to be. And ooh, a new bag. I can put that over this 18 slot one. Cool. Can't believe it's 2025. Yeah. I'm hoping this year is going to be better than the last year. That's for sure. I'm going to send you fireworks. I heard enough of them last night. Oh my god. They went on for like 20 minutes or so. So. Much love, Royal. Much love. Oh, that's awesome. Firecrackers. Fireworks. Sparklers. Oh, sparklers. Nice. Demonstrate fireworks. I think it was a mixture of you could hear the ones coming from Halifax, or the city that's like across the harbor from me, and then local ones going off all over the place because there was a lot of bangs last night. There was a lot last night. Besides that, I was streaming last night from like 7:30 my time until about want to say almost 11 my time, and then I logged off, made sure the daughter was in bed, then cooked some ramen for myself. I had some bulldog creamy. Okay, that's weird. That's weird. Yeah, it's some like creamy carbonara ramen. And then I pretty much sat down, watched some Disney Plus, and then played some Ghosts of Tsushima. That was how my evening went. Kind of quiet. Didn't go to bed till about 3 a.m.
He's injured and not moving. I'll do what I can. Everyone.
But I'm glad you had a great evening. I hope you have a wonderful 2025. Oh, what the hell?
Go with that Doliak. Make sure the injured counselors get to the fort.
Oh, Doc. You're a healer. Good luck. I don't know. Okay, so watch the ceremony. No, I don't need something. I'm trying to defend the cart from. Defend the cart. Oh, okay. I see what's going on now. Oh man, did I just get interrupted? Probably play this for a little bit. Kind of chillax today. Like I said, I had no plans of streaming today. Oh, they're veterans. Oh, good.
Anyone? All better.
All right, cool. That was shitty. So what are your plans today? What are you up to today on your vacation? Where are you vacationing at, by the way? I think you mentioned it on stream. I don't think I caught it. I'm wanting to play that. You know, I've been wanting to play this game. It's multiplayer. South Carolina. Oh, cool. This game is pretty good. It's technically free to play, but it's like you have to buy the base game and the expansions to play the content. But you don't need to pay a subscription fee or anything. And most of the things in the shop are cosmetic. There are a couple. Like I'll show you the shop here in a second after I get through this quest. Once I get through this, I'll show you the shop. What was that? Hello? Heard a thump. Literally. Okay. Oh shit. More.
Back me up.
Oh. Okay. I have to clear out this whole freaking place. Oh, lovely. Yeah, I want to say mostly cosmetic. I think they have, like, it's not hard to level at all. It took me most of just about a week to go from like level 20 to 80. Yeah, for a game that was made in 2012, it is pretty good looking. And it has a great story. I got through the personal story. Right now, I'm on what's called the Living World Season 1. So, in between expansions, they continue to release content to play, and one of those was like what they called Living World. The first one they gave for free, and then the other seasons, which I think they only made 5 seasons, the 4 other seasons were paid. And they're pretty much like a mini expansion without actual expansion stuff.
Hurts, doesn't it?
So this is season 1 I'm on. I gotta go through 2 seasons before I get to the story for the first expansion. You don't need the Living World stuff though, so, but it is like an in-between story. There might be some context in this this content that carries over into the expansions for later. That's why I picked it up and I'm doing it. But overall, great game. It's pretty simplistic when it comes to how the game system itself works. Like the 5 abilities that are down on my screen, that 1 through 5, they're just based on what weapon you use. So it's not based on any, okay, whatever's knocking me down is getting on my nerves. He's dead. So they're gone now. The abilities on this side of the screen are just kind of like buffs and stuff, and you can switch those out depending upon what you need for your build. A very extensive story, like probably just in the first expansion, I want to say there was probably about 60 hours worth of like story and dialogue. Is that the infirmary? That is the infirmary. All right.
I'm opening an official investigation into what just happened here. Thanks for your help. I think it's fair to say you saved a few lives today. Go enjoy what's left of Dragon Bash. There's nothing more to do here. I'll check in on the engine.
All right. So that's this first part of this section of quests. Glacial Core, rare. They got some really good quality of life stuff too. That's a big ass ram or whatever that was. I think they called him Doliak. Kind of like a, I want to say a yak mixed with like maybe a buffalo or something. Bison. And like some of the characters. Yes. Okay, we'll leave the area. I will do something for you right quick so you can see. Yes, we'll log out. Character select. So, this is your basic human character. This is the Norn character, so like Viking type character, taller. Sylvari, which are like a plantish type humanoid. Like, I've got a male version there. But like, this here, me and my daughter made this character. Well, different classes. So I still have a character slot open, so I'll go in here to show off the different races. So you have 5 races. You have the Char, you have the humans, the Norn, the Asura, and the Asura are like kind of short characters. There's a male version of them, like the Sylvari. We'll go with the female version, just to kind of look like this. Again, kind of planty themed. The Char are like a cross between a cat and something. So there's that class. Okay, and then there's 9 classes. You have a Guardian, which is kind of like, it says defensive magic, so I want to say they're like it might be the healers. Then the Warrior, Revenant, which is kind of like I'm saying more like a Death Knight type deal, even though it's like dark magic. Your Engineer, which is turrets, toolkits, like techno stuff. Thief. Your Ranger. Your Magical Illusion Person, Mesmer. Necromancer. And Elementalist. So up until tomorrow, we'll back out of here for a sec. Back. Give me a second to go to their website, and I'll go to their shop right quick. So right now they have a winter sale. It's done tomorrow. These are all in US prices. So to get the base game plus these 3, it's $20. To get the Living World, so all those little story stuff, you need to buy the complete, which is $50 US, and it comes with all the Living World seasons. Each of the 2, like, pretty much it comes with a bunch of stuff, plus like cosmetic stuff, I think. Everything from the deluxe. The deluxe comes with like this, a boat, and a bag upgrade. But yeah, the $49.99 comes with the living season stuff. But you again, you don't really need that right away because you have to be level 80 to do all that stuff anyway. That ASAP today. But this is just for the base game and its first 3 expansions. Okay. When so come on, Guild Wars 2. Then the 4th expansion is Secrets of the Obscure, which is $20 right now. And then this is the newest expansion, which is $25. So base game, like the base expansions, if you didn't have any of this stuff, are like, I want to say the most recent 2 are $25 each, so $50 between the 2. But right now, because of a sale, one of them is up 20% off. Yeah, no worries. Anything to help. And like, there is paid currency for in-game stuff. I think you only get 5 character slots with the first 3 expansions. Then you can buy extra character slots, additional bag slots. Like a lot of their in-game stuff is mostly for quality of life. Like that's most of what the in-game shop is. It's quality of life stuff. Yeah, definitely not Canadian wise, because I live in Canada, and with the exchange rates how they are right now, it cost me just over $68 for the base game and for the collector's edition thing. Their shop, the paid currency shop, is right here. So you got promotions, you got the cosmetic stuff like wings, gliders, you got your different utilities, account bump they call it, experience boosters, and you don't need them, to be honest with you. I leveled up quite quickly, and they gave me in-game boosters throughout the actual game, so most of that stuff you really don't need to bother with. And then novelties, which are again more cosmetic stuff. Upgrades. This is like your inventory slots or shared inventory slots between all your characters. Being able to have more than 2 crafting like 2 crafting professions. You can have up to 4. Or at least you can buy 2 more at this price. So I assume that is account-wide. All characters in your account. So you can have up to 4 crafting licenses if you want to pay for it. Same thing with bag slots. Characters, each character can unlock up to 10 additional bag slots. So, yeah. But yeah, how many hours do you have in this game? Okay, that I'm not sure. I wonder if this works here. No, that doesn't work. I started playing it just before Christmas. I've had the account since 2013, but I only had like okay. I'm gonna take a rough ballpark estimate and say probably about 60 hours so far. A rough ballpark estimate. Hey Matt, how's it going? Happy New Year, dude. How was Christmas? Christmas was all right. It was all right. You have to have a lot to give me a whole new player introduction class. I'm not the greatest at coaching people and like explaining things when it comes to some games. Like games are my passion. Games are my special interest. I'm self-diagnosed autistic, but I'm pretty sure that I would get an actual diagnosis if I can get the money together to go for the diagnosis. But video games have always been my special thing. Like this thing that keeps me calm, the thing that keeps me sane for the most part. So yeah. You want to get into Legos, to be honest? Legos are fun. Legos are fun. My Christmas was great. Got 8 games, Spider-Man, and a big Lego set. Spider-Man stuff. I got a Spider-Man t-shirt and Ghosts of Tsushima for the PlayStation 5. That is how my Christmas was. And I got money towards extending my PlayStation Plus account. So yeah, PlayStation Plus until January of 2026. So the cute flower bouquets. Yes, though the Lego flower bouquets are kind of cool. I think they were pretty cool. And the sceneries. Sceneries are really nice. I think you're awesome, bro. Thank you, Royal. I appreciate that. Much love. But yeah, so Guild Wars 2, fantastic narrative game. You don't have to play it with people if you don't want to, though when you do get to the max level and have to do dungeons and stuff, it definitely helps being able to be in a guild or in a group that you can go and do that stuff with. I'm in a guild. It is a guild of another streamer. So, into his wounds. So some of your story is going to be in your mail. Some of it's just going to be your basic quest line stuff. I gotta go to the Divinity's Reach now. This place is the best place. I like the art style, like the cutscene art style. A lot of the graphical art style. It's very artistic-y. I like that. I think that's pretty cool. The actual environment, like right now they have the Christmas event going on. I don't know when it ends though. But like this whole snowflake scenery stuff is not normally there. I got Dragon Age Veilguard. I kind of want that game too. Money is an issue currently, so it is something that's not a priority. Alan Wake 2, another good game. Squirrel with a Gun, another good one. Mario Luigi Brothership, nice. Cat Quest 3, nice. Minecraft for PlayStation 5, very cool. Totally Spies, Cyber Mission, and Visions of Mana. Visions of Mana, nice. That's pretty awesome, actually. That is pretty awesome, Matt. But yeah, no, Squirrel with a gun was so goofy. From the videos I've seen, yeah, it looked like a very fun time in essence of like just
could have been just
funny
another
stuff.
dreary night in the
Oh,
same
we got this
old
cutscene.
smoky bar, with that siren song lulling drunks and lonely hearts deeper
No
into
Name
their
wants to be my
sorrows.
friend on Snapchat.
It could
I
have
don't know
been.
who you are.
But then he walked in. Logan Thackeray, the man with all the answers. Well, some of the answers, some of the time.
Marjorie Delacroix?
If it suits you.
It suits me just fine. I want to hire you. There's been a murder.
Hey, it's
Lyon's
Logan.
Arch-Counselor Theo Ashford is dead. And
It was
I'm
short,
one
but
of his
also but so fun, nice.
Sounds like a job
Like I
for
know
the
there was a
Lion
lot
Guard.
of puzzle
got
type
you peeved?
stuff in
Between
that
you and
game.
me, Ashford's an old friend of the family. I want to make sure they find his killer.
I got
see.
Brad Shaker. I
You
might
don't
play
trust the
sometime
Lion
soon.
Guard.
Let's just say I'm hedging my bets.
Are we getting another new character
Pays good.
introduction?
You in?
How can I say no to Captain Lowe?
No names. I was never here.
Maybe not. But your money
So cool,
is.
so suave.
I'm in.
Lady Casimir, what are you doing in a place like this?
What? That
Good to
was
see you.
that was kind of funny,
Excuse
honestly.
me, Jory. What did Logan Thackeray want?
Justice, I guess. And he paid in advance.
The
Where are you
outfits
going
on
this time?
I like
Lion's
hers.
Come along if you like. I could use your special talents. Besides,
I like her outfit.
Dragon Bash is in full swing.
Green and black.
Thank you.
If it ain't red and
That's so
black,
kind.
green and black's good.
I believe I shall.
Equip Marjorie. Hello, Marjorie. You're showing an unnatural and unhealthy interest in my business. Is there something I can do for you? He sent me to help. That's so. I shouldn't be surprised. This isn't the first time he's provided what I needed before I even knew I needed it. Name's Illyriana. Marjorie Delacroix. Looks like she's got a fancy name too. Looks like we're going to Lion's Arch, Illyriana. You got an outstanding warrants there? Not that I'm aware of. You? Not yet. Tell you what. Introduce yourself to my friend over there, the blonde. I have to go pack my anti-pirate spray. I'll meet you in L.A. In L.A. Look at me in the sea and crying. Oh wow. Okay. Cool. Casimir.
Greetings.
Hello, you're here to assist with the investigation of the murder in Lion's Arch? That's right, name's Illyriana, lady. Pleased to meet you. By all means, call me Casimir. However, how did you know to come here? E sent me. Ah, mysterious E. I see. Well, your assistance will be more than welcome, I'm sure. See you at Lion's Arch. Right. Captain Logan Thackeray outside the Dead End Bar. I probably will. Let's speak to the bartender. Greetings, stranger with Dead End. Don't mind the smell. Just had a regular stop by. Got into a fight with his wife. Couldn't hold his liquor. Place is clean, I promise you. What is this place? Only the finest and most secretive dining. Squirrel with a gun sounds goofy, but a goofy. Good goofy. It is... Royal, it is hilarious. It is, like, it's not just a gun. Like, I think a rocket launcher you get at some point. A sniper rifle. Yeah, it's hilarious. We've never had a customer leave unhappy, and we never will. Come back anytime. That's a bold claim. See you around. All right, let's go talk to Logan. Side. Here. I don't know the whole premise of the game. I do know there's a lot of I do know there's a lot of puzzles. Like, you get trapped in a house and you have to move stuff around so many weights that weigh so much to actually get out. has you can get a sniper rifle. I've seen one in the trailer for it. There is a scene of the squirrel with a sniper rifle. Hey, Commander, what you overheard in the bar? Your secret is safe with me. Thanks. I know I shouldn't get involved. The Lions Guard are handling it, but I can't just stand around and do nothing. Counselor Ashford was a friend. He had a family. We will figure it out. Who did this? Hang in there, Logan. Alright, so now that that's done, let's teleport all the way over to Lion's Arch right here. Probably gonna make me do this thing again. But it's a bit of a platform game, I want to say. Adventure-y type. But it is on the short side. I have probably a couple hours of gameplay to play. Probably a couple more to actually get through any achievements or stuff. So, besides that, like, it looks pretty good. It is on a list of... It's a game I definitely would have fun playing as a stream content. And I'm wondering if it has... what's the program you can use to mess things up in a game? Why can't I think of the name of the program right now? I don't have it on my system, or I probably would set it up where you can like pay money to mess up the game or mess with the game. Can't I think of the name of the frickin' thing?
But I'm not here for witty banter.
Into the crime.
I'm a private investigator from Divinity's Reach. I want to offer you my services.
What could you possibly offer that the Lion Guard doesn't
Oh,
already...
we got an ad in 5 minutes, everybody. Ad in 5 minutes.
Let me tell you about my Tassie box. I bought
All right.
it off a small little sewer. It can detect all manner of energy fluctuations. May I demonstrate?
Now you've got me curious.
Crowd control, that's it.
Curiosity killed the cat. But go on.
Well, somebody I was watching rated out to somebody that's actually using crowd control right now. That's cool.
Just press those buttons and see what glows.
What does that glow mean?
It means the dead Shah recently came in contact with the arcane residue.
Yeah, so crowd control. I wonder if it has crowd control stuff.
Passing before his eyes.
No kidding.
Not even if you ask nicely.
So, my instincts haven't failed me yet. Bringing the Tassie boxes was exactly the right thing to do. Will you help me? What do you need me to do? Take one of the Tassie boxes and test people. I've already tested you, so you've been cleared. I'll take the Tassie back. Alright. What do I do? Ah, so I just keep hitting friggin' citizens until somebody... Crocodile tears. Oh wow. Okay, so I don't think I villager, citizen. Somebody like special here? I don't know at this point. Potential suspect. Oh, potential oh, there's these people up here. Okay. Yes, calibrating. Get that thing away from me and want to be thrown. Oh! My trend.
Don't fret. You'll come to no harm unless you had a hand in what happened. She's glowing. All right, lady. You better start talking.
Are you accusing me? Wait.
Yes.
Could she have gotten it from the dead Char that glowed? She attempted to revive him.
Better attention to her crime scene.
Oh, disappointment. Lucky little pirate you are. Consider yourself exonerated.
I've been telling lines that had nothing to do with it. Alhash left Ebonhawk. Farley Wallen, appointed by both Commander Samuelson and Queen Jenna to be the human cultural ambassador to the Dragon Bash. You see. Before the bash, I noticed the Char was acting fidgety, then I noticed some of the other representatives also looking at her. Which ones? The Ogre, the Quaggan, and the Silvari in the script. I thought it was a stage fright or something. Questions. Maybe proper hunters could caught their prey by now. Who are you? Here at Timberhong. Descendant of Gina, Woodsplitter, and Norn cultural representative for Dragon's Bash. What did you see at the FG events? There was too many people moving around, too many noises, too many distractions. Alright. What about you? I have all my papers, my identity cog, the Arcane Council proclamation, and the distribution manifest. Anything you wish to inquire about, ask these events. Who are you? Zuri, honors graduate of the College of Dynamics from Rada Sum, chosen by the Arcane Council to be the Surian component of the Dragon Bash presentation and ritual. Did you see? Oh, that terrible sight. As the representatives put their items into the FG, I noticed a strange reaction taking place inside. Strange how? There was a certain arcane chromatic discharge, as if a cascading escalation were taking place. Certainly not supposed to happen, that stuff. Yeah, okay, so those guys. Fine. These are the last two people I have to interrogate or whatever. Have you come to ask questions, or have you come to gawk at survivors? Disgusting. Show some respect to the dead and wounded.
Rural representatives failed to report in. We better track them down. Ms. Delacroix, I'll contact you and your associates when we have something to investigate. Thanks for everything.
We're missing representatives. No, the Char representative was probably involved, but I wonder if he had accomplices. It doesn't seem like a one-person assassin job. We're still missing 5 of the cultural representatives who were here at the time. They ran off before we could stop them. How can I help? I can ask around, Inspector. I'll contact our mutual friend here if I hear anything. I'll be waiting. Take care. All right. Give me a second, everyone. Sorry about that, everybody. Evelyn went outside without saying a word. My ex is going to go and find her with the car. Alright. Oh. Alright. So, read the letter from Marjorie Delacroix. Loriana, the Lions Guard have leads on 3 of the 5 missing suspects. I'd love to get lost in this mystery, but I'm needed in Lion's Arch. We only just met, but I need someone who could travel to interrogate the suspects, and you've proven critical in this investigation. Casimir is wrapped up with paperwork back at the bar. Do what you can to convince the suspects to return to Lion's Arch and take good notes if they say anything interesting. Here's the intel we got, the locations. We've discovered footprints from the ogre suspect Vork. Leaving the crime scene in Lion's Arch, follow them. Reports indicate that Marilu, the Qui-Gon suspect, is in the Blood-Tide Coast and the Sorrowful Sound. Find him. The Skrit suspect, Kasparak, is sighted in Gendaran fields near Alamutin Estates. I'll continue the investigation with the whereabouts. Marjorie. Alright, so track down the Skrit, Caspar, and the Gendaran fields. And welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. I may be ending stream a little shorter than I expected today. Partner is back. Evelyn decided, my daughter decided, or well, X is back. My daughter decided to leave the house without telling me. I knew she came in and all, but yeah, she decided to take off again, and it's raining out, so I am going to go deal with that. Yeah, I'm gonna go deal with that and pretty much get that dealt with. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, so considering this wasn't a scheduled stream, 2 hours is decent enough, I suppose. I'll be back. Well, it is nice to see you pop by, Royal. I appreciate you. Much love. I will probably be streaming sometime this weekend. I'll post it on my socials. Anybody that isn't following me on my socials and wants to, there's a link to my link tree that has all my has my Blue Sky, my Instagram, my Facebook group, my threads. I think that's everything. To keep an eye out, I appreciate it. Hopefully, when you get back from, I think you said you won't be streaming again though till about the middle of the month, if I remember correctly. At which point I'll hopefully be able to catch you. But yeah, stick around for the raid. I'm gonna find somebody quickly to raid out to, see if there's any non-affiliates in the Okay, they're not live. There was a non-affiliate that was live, but they're no longer live. Let's raid. Yes, let's raid Stitchy the Ferret. That's what I said. Good memory. I'll stick around for the raid. Thank you. I appreciate it, Royal. Okay, so raid a channel, search filter, Ferret. They're playing Metaphor ReFantazio. We're gonna start this raid again, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'll hopefully see you on Saturday or Sunday. Keep an eye on the socials, and overall, take care of yourselves. Have a happy new year. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Later.